Alibaba's Qwen team has been making waves in the AI community with its series of open-source large language models, LLMs. Their latest release, Qwen1.5-32B, is turning heads for its impressive performance, particularly in math, coding, and general reasoning tasks. What's remarkable is that this model, with just 32 billion parameters, claims to match or even outperform DeepSeek v3, a massive reasoning model with 67 billion parameters. This has sparked a debate about whether smaller models, optimized through advanced techniques, could be the future of AI. The rise of Qwen1.5-32B. The Qwen team first introduced their reasoning model in November 2024, positioning it as an open-source rival to OpenAI's advanced models like GPT-4. The initial iteration already showcased strong capabilities and introspective, step-by-step logic, especially for math and coding tasks. However, it struggled on certain programming benchmarks such as Live Code Bench, leaving room for improvement. The team's decision to release the model under the Apache 2.0 license was a game changer. This open-source approach allows businesses, researchers, and hobbyists to tweak, refine, and even commercialize the model without restrictions. In contrast, OpenAI's models are proprietary, locking users into their ecosystem. This freedom has made Qwen1.5-32B particularly appealing to developers and enterprises. How Qwen1.5-32B works. Qwen1.5-32B is built on a causal language model architecture with 64 transformer layers. It incorporates advanced techniques like rope, rotary positional embedding, Swig-Liu activation, and RMS norm. The model also uses a generalized query attention scheme with 40 query heads and 8 key value heads, enabling it to handle long context efficiently. With a context length of 131,072 tokens, it can process massive documents or code bases, a significant improvement over older models limited to 2,000-4,000 tokens. The Qwen team recommends specific sampling parameters for optimal performance. Temperature 0.6, top P 0.95, top K 2040. For inputs exceeding 32,068 tokens, they suggest enabling yarn scaling to improve handling of long texts. However, users should note that yarn scaling is currently static in some frameworks, meaning the scaling factor remains fixed regardless of input length. Reinforcement learning, the secret sauce. What sets Qwen1.5-32B apart is its use of reinforcement learning RL in two distinct phases, math and coding focus. In the first phase, the model was trained to solve math problems and write code. A system verified the correctness of solutions, and a code execution server tested whether the code passed specific test cases. Only correct solutions were reinforced. General task optimization. The second phase involved training with general reward models and rule-based verifiers to improve performance on everyday tasks, alignment with human preferences, and agentic capabilities, the ability to adapt reasoning based on environmental feedback. This two-phase approach ensures that Qwen1.5-32B isn't just a one-trick pony. It excels in specialized tasks like math and coding while maintaining strong performance in general reasoning and problem-solving. Benchmark performance. How does it stack up? Community reaction, praise and skepticism. The AI community has been buzzing about Qwen1.5-32B. On platforms like Reddit and X, formerly Twitter, users have praised its speed and efficiency, with some claiming it outperforms DeepSeek v3 and OpenAI's GPT-4 in certain tasks. The ability to run the model on 24 GB of VRAM makes it accessible for many developers. Unlike larger models that require 1,500 GB of VRAM. Enterprise applications, why it matters. For enterprises, Qwen1.5-32B offers several compelling advantages. Cost efficiency. Running a smaller model on fewer GPUs reduces hardware costs.
Alibaba just dropped Qwen2.5 Max, claiming it beats OpenAI's GPT-4o and DeepSeek's v3 and even Meta's latest Llama model.
This is now a much bigger issue. It's not just about China, US. This is about open source versus closed source. Man, Alibaba's just dropped their latest version of Qwen, Qwen2.5. So this is DeepSeek, followed by Qwen. This is now a much bigger issue. It's not just about China, US. This is about open source versus closed source. What are they promising at Alibaba?
Yeah, that's right. So, I guess this kind of plays the point I just...
Open source flexibility. The Apache 2.0 license allows businesses to fine-tune the model for specific domains and run it on their own infrastructure. Privacy and security. Companies can keep the model offline, ensuring data privacy and compliance with regulations. The future of AI. Smaller models, smarter reasoning. Qwen1.5-32B represents a shift in the AI landscape, where smaller models optimized through advanced techniques like reinforcement learning can rival larger, more resource-intensive models. The Qwen team hints at future versions with even more advanced agentic capabilities and scaled RL, potentially reducing the need for massive parameter counts. While Qwen1.5-32B may not yet match the domain knowledge of larger models like DeepSeek v3, Its performance in reasoning tasks is a promising sign. Potential challenges and limitations. While Qwen1.5-32B presents groundbreaking advancements, it is not without limitations. Some users have reported that the model can be overly verbose, generating lengthy responses that may not always be practical in real-world applications.
Alibaba model to see how it performs in real life. And what you tend to find with these large language models is that some of them are really good at very specific things like kind of complex maths computation. Others are much better at natural language and kind of giving really human-like textual responses to questions. So I think we'll have to see how good it is in real life. But as you say, that the whole OpenAI kind of closed proprietary model is kind of really in focus.
Additionally, its reliance on reinforcement learning for task optimization means it might struggle with domains outside its training data. Quantizing the model to lower bit formats for local inference can also degrade performance in specific tasks, affecting accuracy. Despite these drawbacks, the model's efficient architecture and reasoning capabilities make it an appealing option for researchers, developers, and enterprises looking for an open-source AI alternative. What lies ahead for Qwen and AI development? Looking forward, the Qwen team is expected to further enhance its models, integrating new training methodologies and reinforcement learning techniques. The potential addition of Retrieval Augmented Generation, RAG, could significantly boost the model's ability to retrieve and process external knowledge, improving accuracy in specialized fields. Moreover, advancements in multimodal AI might enable future versions of Qwen to handle text, images, and even audio seamlessly. As AI research progresses, models like Qwen1.5-32B will likely shape the next generation of intelligent systems, making AI more efficient to businesses and developers worldwide. A milestone in AI development, Qwen1.5-32B is more than just another AI model. It's a proof of concept that reinforcement learning and efficient reasoning can unlock the potential of smaller models. For developers and enterprises, the model's open-source nature and low hardware requirements make it an attractive option. While it may not yet be a silver bullet, it's a significant step toward more accessible and efficient AI solutions. As the AI community continues to test and refine Qwen1.5-32B, it could pave the way for a new generation of models that prioritize reasoning over sheer size. If you're an AI enthusiast or developer, Qwen1.5-32B is worth exploring. You can test it on platforms like Hugging Face or ModelScope, or use Alibaba Cloud's DashScope API for a more streamlined experience. Whether it lives up to the hype or not, one thing is clear. The AI world is evolving rapidly, and Qwen1.5-32B is at the forefront of this transformation. If you enjoyed this video and found it insightful, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update on the latest in tech and AI. For more in-depth analysis, tips, and trends, head over to GDF Marketing, your go-to spot for all things marketing, tech, and innovation. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, keep exploring, keep innovating, and stay curious.